Could you see that coming at half time? Do you still think you're in with a chance?
100%, yeah. At half time we spoke about, I thought we were attacking well. We were troubling them. We scored a couple and, had one or two other close calls. And, defensively I thought we were pretty sound in the first half despite conceding 4 tries. One of those was an attacking error. 2 others on last play where we lacked a bit of awareness on the run on the last plays. And the other one was, a tough to call double movement that went up, no try. So, the scoreline's not always reflective as much as everyone wants to talk about the result or the score. It's not always a reflection of the game. I thought it was a good, close game in that first half.
Obviously you wanted a response after last week and you got one, didn't you?
Yeah, and I want a response after every week. It's the challenge is to play well regardless of last week's outcome. That game won't count at all when we go to KR on Friday. It'll be gone. But what it did show is there's a lot of belief and resilience in the group. They're brave. They play footy when the opportunities allow. And when we went to 12 men, we actually played better. So that was a good sign.
Well, you mentioned that. You obviously normally when you go down to 12, to score 2 tries, did that take you by surprise?
Yeah, well, you don't know how that period is necessarily going to pan out. It's important that you finish your sets and at least maintain possession when you have it, when you're a man down. But you see it in other sports where the 10-man team goes in football can do a good job. It's sometimes in sport people find more when they have to. Backs against the wall, that's when you find out about people. So, I thought we played well against a good team today, like a very good team.
What can you say about Harry Newman? He's obviously an unbelievable competitor, isn't he? But obviously got himself sunburned, but won the game and to a certain extent as well.
He's, as you said, the talent's there. The challenge is to find all-round game, week on week. He has all the tools. It's about application now.
What do you make of Blake Austin's contribution today?
I think Osto's been playing good, steady footy most of the year. Hasn't had a bad game. He's done all right. And then it was good to see, some things open up on the back of his play today. And as a group, I thought we were flowing quite well in attack. And we were right in there with the energy battle the whole game. So that gives your halves a chance.
Did you feed off the energy from the crowd as well?
Yeah, it was buzzing today. That was the most impact I've felt in my time here. They were riding it hard because we were playing well. They love to see the short kick-off and the crossfield kick and, the 2004, 5, 6, 7, whenever that was back then type of, people expressing themselves and playing a bit. They like to see that. And they were probably agitated as well with some other things that were going on, which fed fuel to the south stand. So it was on fire.
With Harry, you mentioned getting an all-round game from him. Is part of the all-round game not letting frustration get the better of him?
Yeah, every player needs to learn how to manage emotion. And that's a critical part to being a high performer, is not just talent. Talent is, hard to, as a percentage I wouldn't know, but the management of emotions gives the talent a chance.
There's been a lot of talk about your hooking situation this week.
A lot of chat where?
Just generally in the media about what you're going to do with Cruz leaving. It was a pretty decent message from Jared O'Connor, wasn't it?
I think we'll keep playing Jared, yeah.
He was impressive.
What did you make of his performance?
Jared played really well. He had a couple of moments that he would like back, which is probably uncharacteristic. A couple of defensive movements, but overall, like energy, and he's just a great teammate. He wants to play for the other people. He wants to play for the name on the front of the jersey, not the one on the back. You know, he's selfless. He's fit. He competes hard, and he's starting to trust himself a bit more and backing himself to not go there, but go there because it was on. He's a tremendous kid. He's got plenty to work on, and you know, he knows Corey Johnson's right on his heels. As far as Corey's a more natural and experienced dummy half. So those guys are good mates and they want to challenge each other. So I'm comfortable with where we're at there.
And good to see Corey get some minutes in the final quarter, and he didn't look out of place at all, did he?
No, he's a player. He's a player. He knows how to play the game. He likes how I want him to try and play. He's fit. He did some great things last year in very tough conditions. He had some back issues. He played at Magic, and I think he covered the most distance, and he was chasing things, but he was hampered. He was really hampered by his body last year. He got he had a little bit of surgery on his back. He's lean and he's fit. It's very early days for him yet, but he's, you know, in my head, he's a real prospect for the short term and the long term. He's a good kid. He's a good kid, and he's battled hard to get that opportunity today, and that'll be the first of plenty more for him.
Is that how you would say a Rohan Smith Leeds Rhinos side should play? How you want them to play in the second half?
As I said, I thought the first half we played well. I would like us to be a bit more aware. I thought a couple of awareness moments in that first half let us down. It's all good winning the short kickoff and tapping it back, but not if there's no one there to clean up the scraps. And the two last play run, you know, I thought we should have been better there. But, you know, the spirit and the attitude at half time was good. I'm not used to riding the highs and lows of results, or other people around me riding the highs and lows of results. Queensland Cup, you can stay in your own little bubble a little bit and just ride them on your own. But we, at 22-8, that's not reflective of the game at all. But most people watching it are thinking one team's dominating the other. Now, it does matter. The scoreboard is very, very important. But process in that first half was pretty good in the most part.
You must be happy for Daryl Althus as well, come on and score a key try after starting on the bench. What were they thinking behind that?
As I said, I really like Reece as a centre, and it made us a big team, you know, in that outside backs today, which I thought was going to be key coming out of the corners. That Catalans are very good at making you come out of the corner. And Darrell's done well. He's done a lot of really good things this year. He's had a couple of moments that he'd like back, but he's done a lot of really good things, and he had great energy today. And that moment where Harry got sin bin, I needed to make sure we had suitable edge coverage there while we were a man short, and he came on and added good energy, and that was a classy finish. You know, that was a genuine outside back quality finish, and it was a big play in the game. So I'm glad for Darrell. He's made a great contribution to the start of our year.